Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Axe Japan. Hope you're all doing awesome. So this week, I didn't get a chance to do much guitar stuff just because I've been working so much on the Nemo Made project, getting all the tracks ready to send away to share. I really wanted to get that done by the weekend, so I'm really happy that it's done. So ball's in her court now, and I'm super excited to get the tracks back. I've already heard a little sneak peek, and it's so please excuse the blocked nose. I've just had really bad allergies, hay fever, the past few weeks. It's been pretty awful. But it's not going to stop me making videos. But I really wanted to do a video this week, and luckily enough, something arrived in the post, and it was always my intention to do a review of this when it arrived. And it is FAMI. FAMI'S album arrived. And here it is. There we go, the graduation album. So this is her debut album. If you don't know who FAMI is, I'll just fill you in a little bit. So she's a bass player on YouTube. She started YouTube in 2018, and she's already up to well over 500,000 subscribers. She is pretty freaking phenomenal on the bass. And yeah, she's just been doing a lot of covers, anime covers, Japanese songs and stuff. And I think it helped her a lot that Davey504 featured her in one of his videos. I think after that happened, she just skyrocketed. She doesn't really show her face. That's kind of her thing. You see little snippets here and there. That's kind of the mystique of it all. She's very young. When she started YouTube, she was only in high school. And this album is basically celebrating her graduation. That's why it's called the graduation album. So obviously, being a fan of her bass playing, I was looking forward to, hearing her own music, and I've known that it's been coming for a while. Yeah, when the single came out, Passion, I was just completely blown away. I must have listened to that song at least 100 times by now. It's just pure joy. Just so happy. Just amazing playing, musicianship. She's singing as well. Amazing vocals, and just all in all, just an absolutely amazing song. So the album is 7 tracks long. And it actually features some members that you might know if you follow baby metal at all. So we've got Leda on guitar. He does a lot of guitar tracks on it. And also the drummer, Aoyama Hideki, the original Kami band drummer for baby metal. So both of them, who are, Kami band members, are, featured on this album. Which is pretty amazing when you think about it. So combining that with like her bass skills is just like, it's just a recipe for awesomeness. So even though I've had the album for a day, I've listened to it quite a lot and I'm absolutely loving it. So I just wanted to, go through the tracks, just give you my thoughts on them. Maybe just play a little bit of them, on the computer. I'm not going to play like full songs because, she's not released anything really apart from the single and a live version of one of the songs on YouTube. So if you really like what you hear and you're interested after what I've said about it, then I really encourage you to go buy it. You can find the link through her page, and I'll link it down below as well. But yeah, it's quite a simple process to buy and to get it shipped to wherever you are. Okay, so in typical Japanese CD fashion, you get this little card that goes on the end. So you get that with the track names and a little picture there. So quite a few of the songs just have Japanese titles, so I can't read them. So the first song is such a super cool opener for the album, and really sets the tone for the album, and just makes a statement because it's all it is just the bass and drums and vocals. There's no guitar, it's just bass. There's 2 bass tracks. She does like just a normal bass, and then there's also a bass that does chords, and there's a bass that does like a lead part that has a bit of overdrive on it as well. So it kind of like emulates guitar a little bit. And you honestly can't help but smile when you listen to this song. This song is just so happy, and you can tell that she's got a huge smile on her face the whole time that she's singing this. You'll understand when you hear it. Drumming is just absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, just as I said, it really makes a statement, that she's like this bass player. This is the reason why she's at this point right now is because of her bass. So why not make a song that's just bass? That's the bass lead part. That bass is just brilliant. Okay, so that's the first song, just great opener. Then we go into Passion, and you can hear Passion. I'll link that video as well in the description. You can actually hear that song too. That's she has the live version of that up. So you can basically hear the full version of the first two songs. And Passion is just, I sent Passion over to old Mr. B to react to, and, just to try and spread a bit more awareness about her, because that song is just insanely good. And it really captures what I think is, amazing about a lot of the music that's coming out of Japan just now, is this kind of fusion style where they just, fuse a whole mix of different genres together. Hanabi are doing it. They're just taking it to the extreme. A lot of the alternative idol groups are doing it, just mashing a whole bunch of genres together, and FAMI'S doing it as well. If you listen to Passion, you'll hear metal, you'll hear pop, you'll hear funk, jazz. It's just insanely good. And yeah, so I definitely encourage you to go listen to that and watch the video. Okay, moving on, we've got track 3, which is an instrumental. If this couldn't be an anime opener, I don't know what could be. Okay, then we're into track number 4, and this song has such an amazing groove and is just insanely catchy. It also has a really cool kind of rapping section. But yeah, overall this song is just insanely good. Yeah, awesome. Apologies if the audio is not coming over super well. I just don't want to get flagged up for copyright or anything like that. Okay, now we're into track number 5, and this is called Memoria. And this is another super catchy song, super cool groove. Just amazing bass line. Vocally, I think this is the strongest one. Like, she has quite a low tone to her voice. It's not like deep, but like, compared to other Japanese like vocalists around about that age, her tone is kind of low. But in this one, she actually goes a lot higher, and she can really hit those high notes as well. And this song also has a sick guitar solo. Doesn't get much better than that. Okay, now we're on to track 6, and this is kind of the ballad. Super nice song. I can't really say much about it. It's just quite a beautiful song. It's a really beautiful song. It also has a really interesting like chord progression and structure. It's quite unusual, but also still really beautiful at the same time, which is quite rare these days. In the pop world, it's quite hard to hear like new progressions and things like that, but this song definitely has that, which is cool. It's definitely taking influence from the jazz side of things, I think. Okay, and then we have the last song, which is just a straight up happy pop rock song, which is a great way to close the album off. Just like the opening first song, it's just super happy. Can't really think of a better way to close the album out. That song, it probably is one of my favorites on there. It's just great. I could listen to that one over and over again. So there we go, guys. That was my just little insight into FAMI'S debut album. Unfortunately, it's not on Spotify or streaming services or anything like that, so you will have to go buy it if you want to hear it. But it's awesome. She's done so well for herself, from just starting from, nothing a couple of years ago. And building up to, releasing her debut album. That's kind of the dream. I could only, in my wildest dreams, like imagine that something like that might happen to me. And not just that, but she's also got her own signature bass coming out through Bacchus Guitars, which is pretty phenomenal. She seems to have always played the Bacchus basses, which are, a Japanese guitar brand. They make guitars too. And yeah, they just announced that in August they're going to be releasing these FAMI signature model basses, which I think are absolutely stunning. I've never been a fan of headless guitars, but I think it really works on the bass. I would never get a guitar like that, but I would definitely consider a bass like that. I think is awesome. So yeah, everything's going pretty awesome for her. She's halfway to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. just released the first album and getting her own signature bass, all in the space of 2 years. And not only that, but she's only just left high school. So that's all from me. Just a short video. Just really wanted to give you, a little look at that, and just to talk about Fami, just to bring her a bit more promotion her way. And I hope that if you're interested, you'll go check out her channel, and maybe even buy her album. I can definitely see this being a contender for my top albums of the year for 2021. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please consider subscribing. Even if you're not a fan of Fami, but you're just a fan of Japanese music in general, I cover so much stuff. What have you got to lose? And I would also super appreciate it, so thank you in advance. Okay guys, that's all from me. Take care, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye bye.